Hello, welcome to OJ Studios. Please enjoy this week's chapter of Punishment 2, Return of Amanda, by Olivia Julius. The next morning, sunlight filtered through the lace curtains, gently rousing me from my sleep. I stretched and yawned, feeling surprisingly refreshed. The events of the previous day had filled me with a sense of wonder and contentment. I looked over at Brittany, who was still asleep in the bed next to me, her peaceful expression adding to the room's tranquility. I couldn't help but smile, appreciating her presence throughout this unique journey as Amanda. As I climbed out of bed and began to get dressed for the day, I couldn't help but feel a sense of anticipation about what the day would hold. Once I was awake and ready, I was still wearing Brittany's borrowed nightgown and I thought about changing my clothes but decided to wait till Brittany was up. I made my way downstairs to the inviting aroma of breakfast wafting from the kitchen. The sounds of sizzling bacon and bubbling coffee filled the air, and I eagerly joined my family at the dining table. Aunt Georgia, who had been busy in the kitchen, greeted me with a warm smile as she set a plate of pancakes and bacon in front of me. "Good morning, Amanda. I hope you're hungry." I thanked her for the meal and began to eat, my appetite growing as the delicious food filled my senses. The chatter of my cousins and family filled the dining room, creating a lively atmosphere that put me at ease. Brittany came down as I was eating. She jumped into the seat next to me and started to eat her food too. "Eat up, girls!" Mom said coming into the room. "We got a big day today." Both Brittany and I turned our heads and looked at her. "What do you mean?" I asked. The last I knew we were supposed to be just staying at the farm. "Well, that was the plan," Mom said, "but since you decided to become Amanda again this year, you should also continue with your responsibilities as last year's Easter princess." "What responsibilities?" I asked, even though I knew. "To give the next Easter princess their crown and congratulate them," Brittany said, confirming my dread. "So, what does that have to do with today?" I asked. "Well, we need to get you a new dress," Mom said. "And we also need to style your hair a bit. Plus a few other things," Brittany squealed as the thought hit her and I only moaned. I thought about the pink dress that was currently hanging up in my room. I thought about last year getting it from Carrie's Fashion. This was going to be a long day if we were going to be stuck going again and trying on even more girly dresses. Brittany excitedly proclaimed that she was going to help me pick out the best and the most girly dress for me. But then Mom stopped her. "Also, Brittany, your mom called yesterday. She asked me if I could grab you a dress, so you and Amanda will be dress shopping together." The squeal that Brittany let out was deafening. What have I done? I kept asking myself over and over in my head. I followed Brittany's stupid dare and now I was stuck helping with the Easter princess. This is not what I had planned when we left Indianapolis on Thursday. Once we were done eating, Brittany took my hand, and we went back upstairs. We went up to our room and Brittany grabbed my suitcase and grabbed the blue lace dress that she had picked out for me to wear today. I took it and headed into the bathroom to change. As I stood in the bathroom, holding the blue lace dress Brittany had chosen for me, a mix of emotions swirled within me. I couldn't help but feel a sense of apprehension about the day's activities. The prospect of dressing up and being part of the Easter Princess contest again this year was quite different from what I had initially planned. Still, I took a deep breath and began to change out of the nightgown, reminding myself that this year I have no one to blame for being Amanda. Last year this was a punishment, this year I decided to go for Brittany's birthday party, then I lost a bet with Brittany. I have no one else to blame but me. Once I was dressed in the blue lace dress, I examined my reflection in the bathroom mirror. The dress was delicate and feminine, with a flattering design that seemed to suit me surprisingly well. With my heart pounding and my curiosity growing, I stepped out of the bathroom and rejoined Brittany. Brittany was wearing a blue jean skirt and a purple tank top. She was beaming with excitement and gave me an encouraging smile, helping me adjust the dress for a perfect fit. Despite my reservations, her enthusiasm was contagious, and I couldn't help but smile back. Brittany looked over at me and smiled before holding out her hand. I looked at it for a moment and smiled at her too and took it. "Let's go!" she said as we continued downstairs. Brittany's warm smile and her presence by my side reassured me. We were in this together, and there was an odd comfort in that thought. Once Mom saw us, she got up and walked to the door. "We better get going, girls! We got a long day ahead of us!"